what we really see here in the regulatory is, a whole set of, contradictions of policies. We see unpredictability in the way policies are folded in. We also see lack of cohesion among the authorities. And one of the actions, we have put up in various platforms is about authorities to speak to each other. You talked about double taxation treaty, although that's under taxation. But again, when you talk about policies in this country, I'll tell you, despite the double tax treaty, you have to get, most companies would know that, you have to get a special NBR approval to do any remittance, dividend remittance. Okay, so that itself is something we used to pick up with. Last year, there was a sudden new surprise, and this surprise is that it's not only enough to get an annual dividend remittance approval. Every time you send a dividend, which is interim dividends, you still have to get that approval. On the other hand, company law gives you 60 days to get remittance out. Now, if that approval doesn't come within that 60 days, which you never know, every quarter now since last year, we're like in a suspense, okay? It means you end up paying the 20% of income tax. So you pay the additional 10% or you go non-compliant. So it's a suspense story for us. So this kind of contradiction is something that really why are not authorities looking into this? The legal framework talked about it, and of course, if you've been following the media, you know that Unilever has got into some legal hassle. And if you go into the details of it, it's surprising how much of we're talking about proceedings and how much it is still possible after a whole revolution that the country went through, that you can simply bypass written proceedings and go ahead and put in civil cases, commercial cases, criminal cases, all together bundled in different streams. Okay, so it's quite a case study if you can still manage to be out of the jail, and we'll write about it. Okay, so it's the whole legal framework and how it is being operated. That's, I think, something that really we need to see when we talk about businesses simply operating, not even expansion here. Overall, we're talking about speed, transparency, predictability, cohesion, and also something that we don't talk about, but we all know about. A lot of these laws and regulations are very person agnostic. If you're lucky enough to have somebody, whether a commissioner or regular, who understands business, they'll probably say, okay, sign, go ahead. But where are we how do we transition from a person agnostic regulatory framework to institution based? You have a strategy, you have a framework, whoever comes in can change the style of the implementation, but you still have a framework coming in there. So I think that's very critical if you're talking about expansion for the country's economic development, for any kind of progress, or especially investors' confidence into the country. The second area, Mashuba, you talked about was taxation, one of course, our favorite topic. And when you say taxation, of course, broadening the tax base. And I'll tell you exact example of what it means when the government is not going to broaden the base of it or failing to broaden the base of it. So end of last year, one part of tax decided to have an audit on Unilever. So they came over, they saw all our processes and systems and paperwork. So they told us Unilever has been chosen as a pilot for a first-time audit under this section. I will not name the section, under this section. So out of curiosity, I asked, so why Unilever? Maybe it's a big business, multinational. Well, it's simply because you have all the documents. So because we have all the documents, we are the pilot. For 3 months, they took thousands of papers from us to understand our trial balance, ledgers, documents, LCs, invoices, everything. 3 months later, of course, they could not give us a written demand, but informally they told us some couple of thousands of demand. So are you saying that we've been evading taxes of thousands of crore? Like, yeah, that's what it looks like.